guys, we're back at the Bacchanal buffet. This is one of my favorite, This is my favorite place to eat in the whole world. I have my friends with me. Ben came with me last time. Dan, this is your first time here. What do you think?
Well, at first I started where the Asian food was, and I was like, well, I can get this back home.
Right.
But as I made my way through it, it just keeps getting better and better.
So you guys already got your plates. I haven't got anything yet because I've been taping all this stuff. This time is different than the last video I made because this is brunch. Last one I made was about breakfast. Brunch is awesome because...
You didn't come for brunch?
I didn't come for... Well, I came for brunch, but I never made a brunch video. So this video is about brunch. Brunch is one of the best things ever because it's got a combination of breakfast and lunch. Who doesn't love both of those things? So I gotta go get some of my stuff.
This right here, this is like
watermelon
a $9 bottle of juice.
Love that
in
stuff.
New York.
Where I usually start is the Asian aisle. You got all your popular Asian foods like lo mein, green beans, General Tso's chicken, sweet and sour pork. Let's skip all that because that stuff you can get almost anywhere else. Well, actually, I do want to get a cha shao because I love this stuff. You got to get the crispy end. Those has little burns. Next, we have a bunch of sushi. Again, it's a lot of rice. It's gonna fill you up. Skip this. I love getting a little salad because it's gonna balance out all the meat I'm gonna get. At any buffet, you really want to avoid the pizza. But here, there's a fig and prosciutto flatbread that looks awesome. I definitely want some of that. And of course, pasta is something else that fills you up really quick at a buffet. But their Italian cuisine here is absolutely unbelievable. And so I gotta get some meatballs and I got some pasta. I don't feel good about it, but I have to have some. Okay, this is where I go crazy. So French dip sandwiches, those look absolutely awesome. You always want to get these little plates that's closest to the kitchen, right? Because they just came out. Got my first round. First round is always like a exploration round. You want to get a little of everything. You don't want to get anything too heavy. If you do want to get something heavy like a pasta or something, just to get a little tiny bit of it. This way you can see what tastes the best and go back for seconds or thirds. When I walk into this place, it's like I walked into Disneyland. It's overwhelming how much food they have here. So you really got to pace yourself and try to try every single thing they have here. It's going to be difficult, but that's what you got to do. So here's what I got for my first round. I got some fig pizza, a little bit of salad to counteract all the meat, meatballs, penne, French dip sandwiches. This looks like pork belly, 3 different types of steaks. I have some clam chowder here because I absolutely adore clam chowder, some truffle, potatoes, horseradish sauce, go for my prime rib, crab cake, and this is really awesome. Look at this. This is like a playoff chicken and waffles. This is a waffle cone with fried chicken and curly fries inside. All right, let's try some of this stuff out.
People do, but I find that when they say that, like,
this is the fig prosciutto pizza. This is amazing. It's sweet and salty. Wow, the flavor is awesome. What I love about this buffet is not only do they have like every single dish on the face of this planet, every single one of them are quality. Like, this is what you would get if you went to like a place that only sells pizzas. This is the kind of pizza they would have. Oh my God. So much on my plate. Let's try this Italian meatball. I love meatballs. This is so good. So good, I have no words. That meatball was perfect. This is a Chinese cha shao. I don't recommend getting a lot of this stuff because if you can find it in other places that you know might taste better, because I'm an expert in eating this stuff because I know all the best Chinese places in New York. I just want to try to see how it is here. It's okay, not the best I've ever had. I'm really excited about this. The French dip sandwich. Oh, look at that. Got melted cheese everywhere. Oh.
the details really like, so what I would do is before I even reach out to I would do
guys, this is so off the hook. There's no hook. This is completely insane. The spun is perfectly toasted. I think they have a lot of butter in here because this is so flavorful. Oh my god. Mental note, gotta go back for more of this. The beef is so succulent. It melts in my mouth. Let's try this pork belly. I think I got one that wasn't so fresh, so it's a little tough to chew, but the flavor is all there. It's got a nice puree on the bottom. It tastes like pumpkin. It's pretty good. The flavor is all there. I like it. Maybe if you get a really hot one, because pork belly, they're supposed to melt in your mouth, so maybe if you get a really hot one, it will do that. This is gonna be one of my favorite plates. Steak, one of my favorite things in the world. This is the skirt steak. This is absolutely awesome. Oh my God. It's like I've got this at a steakhouse. This thing just melted in my mouth. Plus the flavor, and you don't need any sauce on this. This is absolutely, looks like it's cooked medium rare. This is absolutely delicious. Oh my God, this is so awesome. Oh my God. Wow. Oh, okay, let's try the brisket. Wow, this flavor, I still can't get over how good this is. So good. Definitely going back for like fifths on this one. This is the brisket. Pros and cons here. Pro, the flavor is absolutely amazing. The spice they use for this brisket totally works, but it's a little tough. So I don't know if it's whether because it's not so fresh or I let it sit here too long, but it's a little tough. I love crab cake. Not the best crab cake I ever had, so I wouldn't recommend the crab cake. Got this chicken and waffle thing. Can't really, I don't know, can I get this like an ice cream cone? Just, I have to admit, this is the first time I'm eating chicken in an ice cream cone. I also gotta admit, this is pretty good. The chicken is really nicely seasoned. It's spicy. It fits really well with the sweetness of this waffle cone. I used to live in Boston and I love clam chowder. And this is really, really nice. This is thick, ton of clams in here. It's really good clam chowder. Oh man. Last thing I got in this first round is truffled scalloped potatoes. This, I don't know. I feel like this has been sitting out for a bit because it looks a little dry, but let's see how the flavor is. This is a winner. This is a winner. The truffle flavor is very pronounced. The potato is not too dry. It's very moist actually. This is really good. You guys should really try this. One other thing I love about this place, they have all these juices. These are fresh juices. They got watermelon, cucumber. I love how they give you individualized fresh juice. This is something that not a lot of buffets offer. This is absolutely awesome. Oh, that's so fresh. One thing to kind of be careful of when eating here is that the dessert on the buffet is insane. The insanity is out of this world. There's so many items on that dessert buffet. You got shaved ice, you can have crepes, ice cream. There's so much, so you gotta be careful not to overdo it on the regular stuff because you gotta save some room for that dessert. Something else I really like here, and I'm gonna go against my own advice. I got a bowl of pho. This is something that you typically shouldn't get here because, you know, it's pho. You can get it anywhere for like, you know, $5-6. That's pretty good. I mean, I love pho, and obviously if you go to like a Viet place, it's probably gonna be a lot better. But for a buffet, this is really quality pho. Alright, this is not good. I'm seeing stars. I'm not even kidding. That's how full I am. When you're eating a buffet, you can't go too fast. And I did. And I'm sweating meat right now. And this is really, really sad for me because there's still so much dessert to be had. And I wanted another slice of pizza, but now it's a true measure of a real foodie. When you're facing these obstacles, can you march on and eat some more? Because dessert, you know, it doesn't really classify as regular food. It's dessert. So you always gotta have room for dessert.
dessert, I got mango soup, so that's just mango sago. Mousse cake, panna cotta. This is another mousse cake. Chocolate lava cake, bread pudding, strawberry cupcake, strawberry ice cream, and red velvet cupcake. This is green tea shaped eyes with poppin' pearls.
Let's start with the panna cotta. I don't really understand what this is. This is like some kind of crazy science test tube looking thing. I guess I squeezed this green thing into it. Let's see what happens. Okay. Don't exactly know what that just did. Wow. This panna cotta is awesome. I love chocolate mousse. When I was little, I literally thought chocolate mousse was like some kind of meat that was chocolate. But anytime there's chocolate mousse on a buffet, you gotta have it. So this is what it looks like on the inside. Wow. Oh my god. This thing has an Oreo cookie on the bottom. That's crazy. The whole thing is super soft. This is extremely decadent. It's not too heavy, but it is decadent. This is another type of mousse cake. Let's try that. Oh, this is really interesting. This has a lot of blueberry flavor to it. So this is the strawberry cheesecake. Again, it has these little test tubey things. Let me just taste what this is. Okay, it's strawberry syrup. So I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze that into the cupcake. And let's see what happens here. Okay, this is interesting. The syrup does get into the cake. It's not bad. It's not the greatest thing ever. I saved my favorite for last. Chocolate lava cake, bread pudding, and shaved ice. Let's try the shaved ice. I saw the shaved ice, and being an Asian, I just had to get it because that's like a requirement. If you're Asian, you see shaved ice on a buffet, you gotta get it. Whoa. This is pretty on point. The green tea syrup actually goes really well with the shaved ice. Bread pudding is one of my most favorite things ever. I'm gonna go ahead and dip that in ice cream. That's awesome. Words cannot express how much I love bread pudding. I love it so much I want to marry it and have like a bunch of little bread pudding kids. So I summoned as much energy as I could, as much space as I could in my stomach, and I ate dessert. I put away a lot of food today, and right now I can't process information in my head. Word of advice, maybe don't check out of your room and then go to a buffet, because you really do need a room to go back and just zonk out for the rest of the day. So now I gotta go find a place in Vegas and just lay there. I don't know exactly where that's gonna be, but again, I love coming here. I come to this place maybe once or twice a year. My favorite place to eat on the face of this planet. Everything is so good. If you didn't see it, check out my breakfast review of this place. I'll have the links in the description box below. If you haven't been here, definitely come and eat. This is like the craziest buffet you've ever been to in your life. Thanks for watching, everybody. See ya.